Yeah, I tell you, this was a bruising moment in Tennessee politics. Never before has a Tennessee lawmaker, never mind two, been expelled on partisan grounds. But in this polarized country, the gloves are off.
Last week, mostly white Republicans in the Tennessee House flexed their supermajority.
I'm concerned about the House floor following the process and procedures that are laid out that you should follow and not having a protest, as it was described over here, on the House floor.
I've thought a lot about how we got to this moment with the extremism that we have in our legislature, and I date it back to 2014 when we had a ballot initiative in Tennessee that gave the legislature the power to restrict or ban abortion. It really empowered our opposition. It made them feel like they could do anything. But it really wasn't until Donald Trump was elected that we saw the sea change. When we came to the legislature in 2017, I walked up to Cameron Sexton to shake his hand and say hello, somebody who I had spoken to many, many times in his office and had very cordial conversations with, and he refused to shake my hand and turned his back on me. Cameron Sexton's unwillingness to shake my hand got blown up in his unwillingness to listen to 5,000 school kids who are standing outside his door.
Suddenly, the so-called Tennessee Three are everywhere. In the streets of Nashville today, on television, and probably in state Republican nightmares.
When we realized there was an opportunity that they could be elected back, which now later makes me think, why would they even do that? They knew that was a chance. They should have known we would do that.
Monday afternoon, county officials in Nashville meet to discuss temporarily filling the seat that was left by the expulsion of Justin Jones. They could put him right back in his seat temporarily, and local officials will do the same in the coming days to talk about the seat of Justin Pierce.
We knew that it would go to a city council vote. So we, as organizers in this coalition, start calling city council members. And then they call for the special vote to happen.
We knew that Metro Council at 4:30 was going to have a special session to reinstate.
The next full House session was going to be at 5 p.m.
So it's a tight time frame, and you can see that.
Close the machines, take the vote.
With that amount of people and that amount of chaos, it could have taken easily like an hour for him to get to one location to the other. We were gonna get him in that House session one way or another. But people were so protective of that moment to make sure that it went the way it needed to go and that he was reinstated that day. In my mind, it's a testament to like history was on our side.
Our newest member to the House chamber, State Representative Justin Jones. Mr. Speaker, I want to welcome the people back to the People's House.
Justin Jones will serve as interim representative in the seat left vacant by his expulsion.
It was really important to our coalition that we do the exact same thing, like show up, show out for Justin Pearson.
I'm so glad to have our friends in this movement, Representative Johnson and Representative Jones, here in Memphis.
We stand on behalf of Justin Pearson and all that he's done, because that bullhorn was the first time that we may have been heard in over 100 or 200 plus years.
So we are going to the county commissioner to say, people matter, our lives matter, our children matter.
As a black organizer, sometimes you wonder, do people really care? I remember just looking at the audience and seeing people standing for something, and I really believe people meant it.
We were expecting, a couple of hundred people. We learned it was about 1,000 people that came together in Memphis to march from the Civil Rights Museum over to the county commissioners meeting. And when we say we shut the main street down, we shut the city down so that we could be there for them to vote him back in.
It was like a movie. In fact, a former organizer for Planned Parenthood, she was walking around outside the hearing with a bag of microwave popcorn. I said, Miss Gail, I said, is that your lunch? She said, babe, I had to come down here. This is a movie. I brought my popcorn.
To be a part of the march was humbling and spirit lifting after a really difficult time, a really difficult week. To see so many hundreds or 1,000 people moving their feet from a place of persecution, the Lorraine Motel, right, to the place of power and of government in Shelby County, is a testament to our story as a city and the power that we all collectively wield.
The vote happened in less than a minute.
Item passes.
Tonight, ousted State Representative Justin Pearson is headed back to his seat in the Tennessee State House. The decision
to have been let down so much with legislation in this state, it felt so good.
They tried to expel the people's choice and the people's vote. And they awakened a sleeping giant.
And now Pearson heads to Nashville, where he will be sworn in tomorrow morning.
Right after they voted him back in, literally within an hour, we had contracted the bus and we had a packed bus to go back up there for his swearing in on that Thursday.
This national attention and scrutiny that was on Tennessee in that moment, it was really important that we demonstrate the strategy and ability to mobilize as Southern organizers and to show that we do have really incredible progressive leadership in government. And I think we did all three of those things in a really powerful way.
We have built an advocacy infrastructure over the past decade, and it bore fruit with the Tennessee 3.
The story's not over. We have an opportunity with the special session coming up to make visionary changes to our gun laws here. That will be a chink in the armor nationally. If we can win Tennessee, we can win the nation.